si Alan C., kung titingnan natin kasi walang information, 11 nationals. But, this is what confuses me. But, the information that is available consistent with the numbers 11 and Alan C. is the testimony in affidavit of Las Cañas and the pronouncement of the former President Duterte. Kaya nga po tinatanong ko po kayo kung ano yung follow-up dito. Can I ask again na General Wilkins, you said that you do not have any follow-up information regarding the 11 individuals that were arrested or invited to and turned over to BI. Tama po ba?
Yeah, na turnover sila sa NBI. Mr. Chair, ganito kasi. Pwede nating ma-find out kung sino yung in charge ng NBI during that time nung January 1, 2004. Kasi yung kung sinong in charge ng BID during that time, yun ang pwede sumagot, Mr. Chair. Kasi sila lang yung makakasagot doon, Mr. Chair. And hindi ko na follow up yon. Although, Mr. Chair, it's a public knowledge sa Davao City na naandun yung mga Chinese national, Mr.
That's why
even media is monitoring those people in the BID.
No, I'm not contesting that it really happened. But what I want is a black and white paper that confirms that there was a transfer. Because the reason, Mr. Chair, I'm asking this, it's because there's no information that available as to the 11 Chinese nationals after the turnover. There was not even an information kung anong nangyari kay Alan C. Hindi ho ba? Crowning moment ito eh. Dapat may follow-up yan na information. And I don't think we just leave it at that. After the Dumoy raid, the Adlaw, etc., titigil na po ang ating law enforcement agencies. Kung talagang totoong si Alan C. ang mastermind dyan, they could have at least follow up and follow through with the investigation regardless whether General Wilkins Villanueva was still the head of this investigative unit or not. That is where I'm having trouble understanding because it seems that we reached a dead end. Which supposed to be, andyan yung at large pa, si Alan C., kung titingnan natin kasi walang information, 11 nationals. But, this is what confuses me. But, the information that is available consistent with the numbers 11 and Alan C. is the testimony in affidavit of Las Cañas and the pronouncement of the former President Duterte. Kaya nga po tinatanong ko po kayo kung ano yung follow-up dito. Kasi if we try to get all the circumstances, the narration, etc., General Wilkins, you cannot provide me, and I wonder why you did not do follow-ups. I'm not saying that you remiss your job, but as you know, you should have, that's your crowning moment. And Alan C., according to you, is, kumbaga, if we base our appreciation of all these facts that you have presented to us, Alan C. appears to be the mastermind. How come there was no follow-up? How come you cannot even pinpoint kung anong nangyari kay Alan C.? Pero, according po, according po sa isang news article and I guess a statement by the former president, ang sabi po niya, and I quote, no, pinapatay ito ang sinabi niya. Ang salaysay po ni Las Cañas, kasama daw sa turnover sa kanya isang taong nagangalang Alan C. Ayun po sa utos ni former Mayor Rodrigo Duterte. Now, that's the only information that we can have available to us after this Dumoy raid. That according to Las Cañas, there was an order of turnover and there was a direct order from then Mayor Duterte to, according dito, patayin si Alan C. If there's no available information that we can have, ito lang yung available na information, we cannot fault the members of this committee to believe Las Cañas because you're not offering us a counter-information, kumbaga, other alternative possible narration of what happened to Alan C. You said walang nangyari. Ngayon, according to this report that came out on March 6, 2017, I believe he was already president, ang sa headline, Duterte ordered killing of 11 Chinese drug suspects, which basically made, it's that pushes this representation, perhaps some of the members here in this committee, to believe that the numbers that were cited, 11, it coincides with the 11 Chinese nationals who up to now, wala tayong makuha na information from BI na according to the report, ang sabi po ay niliquidate na. So if General Wilkins, you cannot offer us another information, then you cannot fault this committee to believe in the affidavit because it fits quite perfectly well. Accurately with the Las Cañas affidavit, if you corroborate that, ibangga mo doon sa mga data na sinubmit you, which apparently up to now ay walang follow-up na information at hanging yung resulta ng kanyang investigation from Arlene apartment to BI to the number of Chinese to the claim of Colonel Las Cañas and even to the statement of then President Duterte. Tama po ba na analysis ko yon na General Wilkins Villanueva?
Mr. Chair, yun nga yung kinalulungkot namin. Kasi dalawa yung nakaligtas doon si Johnson Chua tsaka si Alan C. Johnson Chua, yun yung we believe na siya yung nag-finance talaga ng laboratory, Mr. Chair. Limited, during that time kasi, Mr. Chair, limited talaga yung capability namin. Kasi after that, nag-alisan na lahat Kami na lang naiwan So limited yung capability to look for yung as far as manhunt of those two personalities is concerned. Now, yung sila sabi na pumasok sa BID, hindi na alam kung ano nangyari. Mr. Chair, lumabas, may isang mga according to ex-Senator Trillanes, na galit nga siya dahil ang inilagay doon, dahil Chinese New Year, palalabasin yung mga matatandang inject na inilagay na idinala sa BID, Mr. Chair. I still can remember that. Hindi ko lang dala yung laptop ko, Mr. Chair. Ibig sabihin, naandun yung mga Chinese personalities na inimbestigahan na doon sa PID, Mr. Chair. Kaya nga, it's really important for the Bureau of Immigration and Deportation to find out sino yung chief during that time. Kasi dapat siyang tanungin natin dito, Mr. Chair. Kasi sila yung tumanggap ng Chinese national doon sa kanilang departamento, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, we are all serious in really trying to protect our streets from illegal drug trade. We are all serious. We are nobody in this room, Mr. Chair, na magsasabing ayaw namin sa droga. Pare-pareho po tayo dyan. But let's be serious about it, no? Kung gusto ho natin talagang mapinpoint kung sino yung mastermind dyan, in this case, sabi nga, si Alan C., wala pang follow-up information, hindi nga natin alam. How can we seriously try to eliminate drug syndicate when in fact, if the only available information that we have is instead of a follow-up investigation, these 11 Chinese nationals could be a very important source of information to follow through your investigation. Because I believe this is not just a local problem. This is an international problem. And apparently, if these 4 Chinese nationals are involved in the illegal drugs, it means to say that we are importing illegal drugs. Kukonek ko po doon sa BIC, merong 6 metric tons, 6 point something billion tons of chabu that were smuggled in the right before our doorstep sa MICP. And it's very saddening, no? If you're really serious in trying to curb illegal drugs, root out illegal drugs from our system, from our country, then that was a perfect opportunity for us to really locate the big fishes, Alan C. But now we can't even know where Alan C is. And yet here comes Las Cañas who are offering us an information that he did put a bullet in the head of Alan C. So it leaves us with no option but to believe in the affidavit that perhaps these 11 nationals were a victim of EJK.